Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance. Before we dive into today's guide, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you enjoy strategic breakdowns like this one. Every bit of support helps the channel grow and allows us to continue bringing you in-depth guides, testing results, and the best ways to build your heroes in Dominion. And today we are talking about a hero that embodies the very essence of chaos power. Today's guide is all about Zesha. Zesha is an intelligence-based mage from the Chaos faction. She stands on the middle line and fights using magic attack, unleashing devastating magical pressure on the battlefield. While many mages rely on immediate bursts of damage, Zesha plays a slightly different game. She is a mage that grows stronger the longer the battle lasts. Her power scales through sacrifice mechanics, and as the fight progresses, her magic attack keeps increasing, allowing her to break through even the toughest magical defenses. Because of this, Zesha excels particularly well in long battles, where sustained magical pressure becomes the key to victory. Let's begin by understanding how her abilities work. Zesha's first skill is a very interesting mechanic that interacts directly with the health of her allies. When activated, she drains 3% of the health of any ally who currently has more than 25% health, and then launches a magical attack against the enemy with the lowest magic defense. This is extremely important, because it allows her to bypass the enemy front line, and strike the most vulnerable magical target behind it. And if that enemy is defeated by the attack, the allies who sacrificed their health will recover double the health they lost. This means that the skill not only deals damage but can also restore your team's health if used effectively. It's a perfect ability for eliminating problematic targets hiding behind tanks. Her second skill further amplifies the magical potential of the team. Once again using sacrifice mechanics, Zesha drains 3% of the maximum health from allies who currently have more than 25% health, empowering them with additional magic attack for 4 seconds. And here is where chaos synergy begins to shine. If the empowered heroes belong to the Chaos faction, that magic attack bonus is doubled. This makes Zesha an incredible partner for chaos-based magic teams, allowing them to unleash massive magical bursts while she continuously fuels their power. Her third skill changes the rhythm of the battlefield entirely. Zesha shrouds the battlefield with mist, causing enemy basic attacks to miss. When those attacks miss, the enemy heroes also fail to gain energy from them. This simple mechanic becomes extremely powerful in longer fights, because it slows down the enemy's ability to generate energy and launch ultimates. In other words, Zesha can disrupt the enemy's tempo simply by preventing them from building energy through basic attacks. But the true core of Zesha's scaling power comes from her final ability. Whenever an ally loses health through sacrifice mechanics or allied skills, Zesha converts 25% of that lost health into a permanent bonus to her magic attack. This is where her unlimited potential truly begins. Every sacrifice made by the team contributes to strengthening Zesha. As the battle continues and more sacrifices occur, her magic attack keeps growing higher and higher. Eventually, her magical power becomes so strong that it can overcome even the most resistant magical defenses. This is why Zesha becomes such a dangerous hero in prolonged fights. Now that we understand how she works, the next question becomes clear. How do we prepare Zesha for battle without wasting resources? Let's begin with hero evolution. Initially, 5 stars are enough. Reaching absolute star takes time, and fortunately Zesha's soul stones are regularly available through the Hero's Way shop and the heroic chest, allowing steady progress over time. Next comes skill levels. There is no hesitation here. All of Zesha's skills should be maxed as soon as possible. Every ability contributes directly to her scaling mechanics, so increasing them all is essential. The same logic applies to hero level. Zesha should reach level 120, and not even a single level less than that. Reaching the maximum level unlocks the talisman mechanic, which can dramatically increase her effectiveness in battle. And speaking of talismans, Zesha currently has 2 of them. The first one is relatively accessible, originally obtained through energy investment, while the second required a much larger investment through VIP points. The second talisman is not yet available in the Eternal Frontier shop, making it harder to obtain. However, the first talisman, providing intelligence and magic attack, can be obtained through the Eternal Frontier shop for 700,000 coins, making it a very valuable investment for strengthening her build. Next comes Sparks of Power. These should be maxed without hesitation, because sparks directly increase all 3 primary attributes: intelligence, strength, and agility. For Zesha, the intelligence boost is particularly important because it increases her magic attack and overall magical performance. Now let's talk about artifacts, which play a crucial role in her build. Your first priority should be her book artifact, Manuscript of the Void. This artifact increases magic penetration and magic attack, both of which are essential for Zesha's damage scaling. In addition, 2 of her skills benefit directly from these stats, making the book artifact the most important upgrade. After that, focus on the Ring of Intelligence, which further increases her magical attributes. If resources are limited, stopping after these 2 artifacts is perfectly acceptable for a functional build. Next we move to skins. The first skin you should prioritize is Magic Attack. This stat directly increases Zesha's damage potential and strengthens the effectiveness of her abilities. So if you are only upgrading one skin, make it Magic Attack, without hesitation. Once that skin is fully developed, your next priority should be Magic Penetration, allowing Zesha to bypass enemy magical defenses more effectively. Other skins such as Intelligence, Health, and Armor can wait. Finally, we arrive at Glyphs. Ideally, you should raise all of them to at least level 40, especially if you are saving runic stones and spending them during the runic milestone event. However, if resources are limited, and you need to prioritize, focus on 3 glyphs. First, Magic Attack, because it directly strengthens 3 of her abilities. Second, Health, giving Zesha additional survivability during battles. And third, Magic Penetration, allowing her damage to remain effective even against enemies with high magical defense. By following these steps, you can make Zesha fully functional at a relatively low cost. With a maxed Magic Attack skin, focused artifact upgrades, maximum Sparks of Power, key glyphs around level 40, full skill levels, level 120 hero progression, and a strong talisman, Zesha becomes a powerful and reliable mage capable of scaling throughout long battles. She grows stronger as sacrifices accumulate, turning chaos mechanics into unstoppable magical pressure. Guardians, Zesha is one of those heroes who rewards patience and intelligent building. The longer the fight goes, the stronger she becomes, and with the right preparation she can eventually overwhelm even the most durable enemies. Stay tuned, stay sharp. And as always, salute and friendship.